Hello, beautiful souls. I am Tula, and this is a collective love reading for those in separation. Okay, so I'm going to get right into it. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. I'm an intuitive reader that has been reading people based on energy alone for many decades. But I've taken so much delight over the recent years incorporating my gifts of sight, sound, and feeling. Well, here I am on YouTube and reading for the collective. Now, I'm going to position the camera so that you're seeing in real time everything that the cards reveal. And I will also be incorporating my gifts, whatever I hear, whatever I see, and whatever the strongest energy that I'm pulling that may not be revealed in the tarot reading. Okay, let's start with some oracle cards for the collective. Let's see what the strongest energy is surrounding you, my loves. Strongest energy during the separation. Strongest energies worth waiting for. Okay, it's about talking about divine timing with regards to your love life. Now, children are an important aspect in this connection, whether you have children, whether you were trying for children, if, God forbid, you lost a child, a pregnancy. Also, the finances and career during the separation are really weighing heavily on you. So they are a factor in your love life. They could have been a cause for the breakup to some degree. But this is the strongest energy that I'm picking up on. Let's do the Roses in Love Oracle deck. Let's see what strong energies are gonna come through for you. Mechanics. I'm picking up mechanics, mechanical. I don't know if it's a mechanical engineer, an auto mechanic, something of that nature. That could be an issue. Some of you may have car issues at the moment. Okay, no one understands me like you do. This is definitely your person and how they feel about you, what they're feeling, how they see you. No one can really compare to you. I'm picking up long-term connection as well. I can't keep going on without you. I feel a lot of them have gone back and forth, getting ready to call you, but then hanging up, preparing a text, but then not sending it, or even an email or reaching out to you on social media. Everything reminds them of you. I can't say it was a rose walk in the garden for this individual being without you, but definitely a lot. I don't know if this time was needed apart just because they were overwhelmed, but I'm feeling that overwhelming feeling like they just needed a breather. Now they're trying to become the best version of themselves before they approach you. I feel this person loves you very much. I feel their love for you is genuine. It is very sincere and it actually runs very deep. I don't know if your means of communication, the lines were crossed, you weren't able to communicate effectively with each other. I don't know if perhaps a loss of some kind and with the weight of finances really did a number on your connection and time apart was needed. But definitely I am picking up on a love there. Resistance, secret admirer, suppressing, timid. I feel this is them. Their love for you is nothing to hide. It's almost like this person is in their own cloud, their own storm. No matter how hard you try reaching out to them, this is something they have to get through by themselves. For some of you, your person may actually need to speak with a mental health advisor, like someone just to talk it out, to get some clarity, to get some direction. It could be anything from like a psychologist down to a life coach. Okay, one moment. I'm starting to get messages and I disabled that feature while I'm reading. Breaking point, limit, final straw, overwhelmed. Yes, that overwhelming feeling is what I'm picking up on. Your person is, they can't see beyond their own, they're their own self-critic. They don't need anybody to criticize them. Honestly, they are their own critic. This person pulled away. It's very hard to reach the person. Loves, I'm feeling that you watching this, the majority of you are a woman. I'm feeling strong woman energy here. And that your person in separation is your man. that very strong masculine energy. But this is like the quiet type of picking up, like, I don't know, maybe Capricorn, maybe Taurus, but I'm feeling more Capricorn, Scorpio, maybe even for some of you, Pisces. Trapped, stuck, tied down, captive. Yes, this is all them in their heads right now. Silence, frozen, no words, stonewall. This may be the case right now. They may have frozen you out. Maybe for some of you, even frozen assets. But I do feel they want to come around and reach out to you, to connect with you. I'm picking up more time apart, not like a severing of the relationship, more like a time out, a time apart, time to regroup, just for them to get some kind of clarity. They may be feeling like they're going through a midlife crisis of some kind. Something could have happened where they had a long-term position at that work and they were laid off in a field that's something they may have known. They may be feeling like they're not up with the times when it comes to technology. For some of you, you and your person are of an older age, maybe even Gen X. I'm a Gen X. I do want to get right into the tarot because it's a heaviness, and I feel like I have a message to convey to you. I really do. I have a message to convey to you from your person. So again, let me just position this. All right. So at the bottom of the deck, there is the Ace of Swords. So definitely expect some kind of communication, some kind of headway with this situation, but it's going to be them that's reaching out to you. Okay, strongest energy, Justice, King of Wands. Your person is very prideful. Your person is very prideful, but they're actually very fair and balanced. Their love for you is very strong. Very strong. They're very passionate, very opinionated as well. Very prideful, but not in a negative way. They have their integrity about them. Four of Pentacles. All right. Yeah, that's that hardship. There, I have to say, I'm strongly picking up on a loss of a job. That this was like the last straw on a camel's back. But there is a new start. A new start for them, especially financially. But in terms of this relationship, this connection with you, a renewal. Because there is an Ace of Wands and an Ace of Pentacles. So it's really reconnecting with each other. Really overcoming this very difficult period. I almost want to say barren. Like this dry, this fruitless period that just, you almost wonder, like, did you even have to go through it? But you did. Because your person had to experience some things. It was more for your person to experience and feel and realize things that they're capable of, to find their new passions, to work towards their new passions. A lot of earth energy. As I mentioned before, Capricorn was one of the signs I felt. They could also be Taurus. I lightly picked up on that. And I wouldn't be surprised if some of you have a Virgo placement for your person's chart. I feel like some of you, when you get together, you're going to try for a child. You're going to create something together, whether it's growing your family, whether it's taking on a task, taking on a project, starting a project together, going towards something that you both will find fruitful in your connection. Maybe even a family business, maybe even inheriting. I know that just came to me, inheriting some kind of family business, carrying it on. There could have been a loss of a father figure, an elderly member may have passed on, and your person has been pulled from the home environment to go be with them. So it could be that kind of separation as well. But it's really your person. This is your person. This is your person's that if this affected your person more than anything, your person in separation, your person in the distance for some of you, because excuse me, a lot of responsibilities weigh heavily on them. They could be very well be the firstborn, or even the youngest of their relationship, excuse me, in their family dynamic, and they're the ones that are expected to take on the responsibilities. But there's definitely a renewal period. So now I'm also seeing a lot of fire energy. So there could be some kind of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius placements in their chart, quite possibly yours. There's that earth energy coming together. Yes, it's really, you're going to reconnect. Your person will reach out to you, even if you are, let's say, married. But there's been that period of silence, of no communication, of really withdrawing, especially if your person's a Capricorn. Okay, no shade on the Capricorns, but I do know that, and including Pisces too, because I'm on I'm Pisces, beginning of Pisces slash Aquarius energy, zodiac placement. We pull back. We sure do. I'll tell you what other signs pull back. Cancerian energy pull back. They have no problem pulling back. And they are low-key a little psycho if you do them wrong. I think all water signs are. But I'm not making light of this. It's painful. When your person pulls back, when they pull back, there means of the open lines of communication, the love languages are not there. You're not able to connect with them or reach them. That's when it's most painful. And they take on that burden, whatever's going on, it feels like 10 times heavier, because I really feel that your person is very, very responsible. There's a lot expected of your person, and they are more than capable of carrying out the tasks, but they're also very emotional, very sensitive. They have high expectations of themselves, higher than anyone expects of them. But there was something that caused a little fracture in their foundation, in their set of ways. Family is very important to your person. You are very important to your person. They have a great love for you, enormous love for you. You are their other half, and they will communicate this to you. They don't want you to feel like you're out in a cold. Let me see. I'm going to use another deck and pull on some energies. What can you expect from your person? What will they convey? Because this is what I see playing out. This is what the energy I read around them. For a lot of you, there's also going to be, again, child or children is important in its connection. For some of you, going to be trying for a child. Some of you will be successful in terms of finding a surrogate if you're trying to have a child that way. For others, you have a child, a pregnancy. Your person is definitely at some distance. But this is going to end up being something good, something you didn't expect. Yeah, their feelings have not changed for you. You are, there's no question about it. I have to say, if you're not married, you might as well say that you're going to be married soon, because I'm strongly feeling this is like that kind of relationship, like a marriage, like long term. Like you've known each other for such a long time. You are truly this person's happiness. They see you as their equal. This person has always treated you with love and respect. I truly feel like there's no question in your heart or mind as to whether this person loves you. More than ever in this reading now, I'm picking up, it's just this person has shut down somehow. Maybe went through a period of depression, closed you out, distanced themselves. But there definitely was some kind of change which, ruined their routine somehow, their stability. I feel they see themselves as the provider of this connection. They love being your provider. They love caring for you. They love just being with you. Strong Pisces, Scorpio, Cancerian energy coming in, especially with the Jupiter. It could also be Sagittarius, Aries placements, Leo. Okay. Give me some insight into how the collective's person feels about them. I mean, it says it right here, but they want to care for you. They want to provide for you. They're going to approach you. Their approach is rather slow. I'm going to say they have some kind of like Capricorn, Taurus placements in their chart. Virgo, yes, but more Capricorn and some Taurus. Something to that degree. Look at the Ace of Wands coming in twice. Here and here. A passionate renewal. The ability to connect on a soul level. A lot of intimacy, physical, emotional, spiritual intimacy. Your person is a planner. Your person's very intelligent. Your person feels absolutely useful if they're not doing something, some kind of work. Even if it's working out in a shed, in a garage, picking up a second position. But for a lot of you, I'm picking up like starting a new business. This is like something completely different. Venturing off, worrying about the stability of the family as well. I'm picking up a whole lot of energy. I'm hoping it makes sense, but I know it will with the ones that need to connect with their message. Let me see. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, clouded for me. This is like if they only take that step, if they only remove those blinds, they really could get themselves out of it. But right now they're in a funk of it. They're in a little bit of a funk. But you will be able to reach out to them. This is nothing that you need to worry about. This is again all in their worry. You know, some of you, and I say this with a lot of respect, because it's not an easy situation when you love someone and they have this. For some of you, your person suffers from paranoia. From they're very prone to depressive periods, to mood swings. I don't know the words. I don't know if bipolar or something of that, but their moods sometimes are not stable for some of you. Okay. Let me see what that's about. This is moving towards making decisions. Moving the family in a direction where there's stability and a lot weighs on them. Not that your person has the upper hand, but I feel like a lot of responsibility, as I mentioned before, weighs in on your person. Okay, let me see if I should pull one other deck, but I really just want to do one other card, one solid card. Or two. One or two cards, and then that's it. Because the separation will not last long. Truly will not. What is this? Yes, they have to find their own balance, balancing their mind, balancing their heart, balancing their finances, balancing what they're looking to do, whether it's speaking to a life coach, seeing a therapist, whatever it is, they're going through something, but they're going to reach out to you. Even if you're living under the same roof, that period of not being able to communicate will end. You're going to enter a very good period of renewal. As I mentioned before, your intimacy, even if you're married, that love, you will both nurture that love. You're very, very important to each other. You genuinely are. There's a lot of love. For some of you, the dynamic is your person's a strong water sign and you have strong earth placements, or they can have some kind of strong earth and water placements, maybe even fire. I'm not seeing much air, but it doesn't mean that some of you do not have a person with the air placements. Ooh, 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 ooh. Well, that's going under the desk, and I'm not gonna get that. I'm gonna leave it as it is because I feel I conveyed as much as I could. What time frame are we at? Okay, this is around. This is around the time I normally end a reading. I like to get right into it, honey. I'm seeing that your person, as I explained before, is going through a lot, but your love is so strong that you will be able to come together again. You will be able to communicate together. Maybe even you both partaking in some kind of family counseling or marital therapy, or even just eye gazing, or even just being more loving with each other. Communication, allowing your person space. and they respecting your space. Personal space is important, even in a very loving connection. We all need our time to recalibrate, even doing your own little things under the same roof, but sometimes staying quiet. The communication will be there. It will pick up again. The love is there. It's going to regenerate. And just know that you and your person will ultimately come to a very good stage in your connection. Once again, life is made to be filled with ups and downs. Just trust in the love that you have for each other. Remain true to each other and to yourselves. Remain authentic. And just know that I wish you nothing but the best. I would like to know down in the comments how this resonates. But if you are very private, you don't feel like putting your business out there, believe me, I, more than anyone, understand and respect that. But I would like for you to hit that like button because I know it lets me know that how I channel my messages, that you, the collective, are aligning with them. I wish you nothing but the best and to stay blessed, loves.